Make sure you stay till the end. We'll talk about 2 common mistakes people make that can cost you thousands of dollars. Hey guys, welcome back to Electrical Car Repair Live. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having a Dodge Charger, and if you need to find the fuse for the driver door control module, stay with us. We'll explain where that fuse is located. We'll talk why it's super important to test fuses, common mistakes people make that can actually cost you thousands of dollars when you replace a fuse or relay. All that will be covered in this video today. Before we start, let me just tell you a little bit about us, guys. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. Why we do that? Because our mission at the shop is to save you as much money as we can. All we need in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, that way we can keep making these free videos. And if you guys want to buy any parts, tools for your Dodge or any vehicle, you want to get them at a good price, quick shipping, check out the link in the description of the video below. That's where we get all our tools and supplies from. So let's continue now. So most people will do one thing, they will open the hood, guys, and they will hope that this fuse is actually right here in the fuse box that's under the hood. I'm talking about that one here, but no, it's not there, guys, it's somewhere else. And before we continue, if you replace that fuse, if it was burned and you still have problems, what you need to use? You need to use, in some cases, guys, not always, but we've seen it happen, a scanner like that. This is amazing one. I'll put the link in the description of the video below where you can check the current price and features. But you will need to reset the body control module, guys. Okay, clear all the codes and see if that fixes the problem. It works on almost any car you can think of. It's a tool that can pay itself off in one-time use, so check it out. Now, let's explain where the fuse for the driver door control module is located now. So here now, guys, in the trunk of your Dodge Charger, you lift the cover, the cargo cover, and you get to the spare tire and the car battery. Now, for some fuses, it's really recommended to disconnect, guys, the car battery when removing fuse or replacing fuse. Not always, but for many of the fuses it is. That way you can minimize the chance to burn something. Another thing, on these new cars, it's really important which battery terminal to disconnect first, okay, and reconnect first. If you do it the wrong way, you can burn modules, computers, electronics, and that can cost you thousands of dollars. How we know that? We actually burned the module on a Mercedes, and that cost us $2,000, guys. Yep, we learned the hard way. So check out the video about which battery terminal to disconnect first. You come right here. Okay, that's a fuse box. We're going to press there, pull up, flip it that way, and this is where the fuses are located now, guys. So let's talk about that now, right here. Very important to test your fuses and relays, guys. Fuses, you cannot sometimes clearly see if it's burned. That's very important, guys. You may think it's a good fuse, but it's bad, and you put it back in, you start spending time to fix your problem with the driver door control module, spending money when you didn't need to do that. Always test fuses and find out if they're good or bad. Relays, I'll put a link to a video in the description of the video below. We'll put it there, and it will teach you how to test fuses, relays, and that way, guys, okay, you'll see where you can even buy cheap fuses and relays from. The fuse that we need to find now, coming from the very left side, even if you have a missing fuse, you count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This 9th fuse right here, known as fuse number F10, but it's 9th from left to right. If you go right here, you grab it, you pull it out. So this is a 30 amp fuse in our case for our specific year, make and model. If you need to buy a replacement one, we'll put the link in the description of the video below. You install it, put the cover back on, and you're ready to go. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching, and see you guys next time.